Hello, everybody. Welcome live from the Biel Chess Festival. That's how it is. We have a special tournament edition. It is The Secret of the Fortress by Surya Ganguly, an endgame expert, a grandmaster coach, the second of Anand, the coach for various hundreds of thousands of. Well, you've made a lot of courses. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Anyway, Surya, what is this course about? Please explain us.
So we'll test the viewers and you. Basically, the concept is you'll get bunch of positions. You'll get a lot of positions actually, and intuitively you'll have to tell whether it's a fortress or not a fortress. Initially, you'll just get 5 seconds. So also for the audience, like as soon as you see the position, you pause 5 seconds, make your conclusion. Is it a fortress or not a fortress? And then gradually we'll make it tougher. And we will learn this completely conceptually. So the idea is not to memorize, this is a fortress, that is not a fortress. Because if you memorize now, down the line you are bound to forget. But we will learn conceptually, like why it is a fortress and why it is not a fortress.
Interesting. Okay. And this would be one of the examples for you?
Yeah. So the initial 2 positions which I chose is actually very different from what you are going to see in the main course.
Okay.
But in the starter, I wanted to show some of my favorite fortresses, like 2 of my favorite fortresses, and which not necessarily has got super practical value, but there is a very nice aesthetic beauty about it.
I see.
This one, for example, it's white to play. It looks like the position is dead lost, right? Like
100%.
I mean, this pawn will get traded, and there are 3 pawns, which means you cannot possibly have any kind of fortress. However, white has something brilliant here. White plays, for example, the move king e2. I'm threatening to take the pawn on e3. Then it's elementary draw, so black must take here. And now white has only one move.
And here we go. It's already starting, it seems.
It's
yeah?
starting,
Okay,
yeah.
5 seconds. So the king goes back to f1.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay,
looked,
one more
looked
test.
obvious.
Bishop f5.
We go back again to e2.
Then we are lost.
No!
Because then we are lost only because of he'll sacrifice the pawn, and now we lose. So the question is,
Oh, and here we have the first concept apparently.
exactly, we don't take the pawn. But how, like for me, this is beautiful that at least with the bishop on b6 I understand, but this pawn is not even protected. So how are you going to make a draw here? You are saying you are not going to take the pawn.
Yeah.
Fine, the pawn is not protected. The fortress, go on.
I think our bishop goes to e2 and stays on this diagonal forever.
Actually, this one.
Oh.
Because a bigger diagonal we are choosing. We just wait. You can play whatever you want to play. I don't want to do anything. You can bring the king. I'm waiting. I'm like, just do absolutely whatever you want to do. And now what? Have some try. Like,
Oh, the king can never ever go to f3.
yeah, you can. I will still wait.
I mean, yeah, you can, but it doesn't matter.
All I'm saying is only when you play when we will play e3, I'll come back to f3.
I see.
So you can get all of this. And actually, I don't even have to play bishop. I can still wait. f3 I'll take. And you can add 2 more pawns here.
This is so cute. That is very beautiful indeed.
Like, just forever just keeping it in that diagonal. By the way, like you could get this and then play e3. And now I switch.
And that's over.
That's it. Beautiful, right?
Beautiful, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love aesthetics in chess anyway.
Yeah.
And you have another example?
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight that one important detail, because you mentioned you wanted the bishop on
this diagonal,
d1, right?
yes.
Like, just to give you an idea why that is not ideal, like
you move the bishop there for,
like imagine you get it here somehow, yeah?
yeah.
Like, okay, some move, and maybe I could play f3 here. because you are unable to wait anymore.
And of course I cannot take because
You cannot take because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
stalemate, yeah, and there is no stalemate, and then and now again you are missing that
No,
chance.
yeah. And there is a check, but that's the last
Not
breath.
yeah, yeah, because he'll play king d2.
Exactly. Oh,
So one last example.
yes, please.
This one actually, there is a game where black could have reached this position. This is from candidates. I think Yusupov was white, or Yusupov or Dolmatov, I forgot. But anyway, in candidates, it was possible.
So the question is fortress or not fortress?
Fortress or not a fortress, and where do you put the king?
Well, he's in check. There's 3 spots to go to, squares. Well, intuitively, f8.
Then it is lost.
Uh,
So, for me, this is one of the most fascinating fortress. And get this, if the pawn is not on G file, if it is on F file or H file, nothing changes. It's still a fortress. And out of many fortresses that I saw, this one baffles me the most, like how this is fortress, like what is black doing? Black is actually not doing anything. Black will just stay here.
this seems to be a quite prominent example of fortresses that black is not doing anything often. Like
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like it's not a dynamic fortress, although there are some tries. Like for example here, it feels like, you got very close, but then what? You can give whatever discover check you want and just waiting. There is one trick, one very, very important trick. Let me get the position right. So here, this. Suddenly, white is giving a very, very sneaky threat. And this is actually very annoying. Like, if you play a move like bishop a1.
Yeah, the check
now
was
it is
inevitable.
lost. Now it is lost because check here.
And then,
We have to stay on the corner.
yeah.
Can you form something like really beautiful here? Like really, you'll feel good if you find this.
Oh no. Okay, I really bishop h7.
Bravo.
Okay.
Bravo. Bishop h7 and bishop g8.
Yes. Oh, that is cute.
Which basically means
Yeah.
whenever he plays something like this, now this is threatened, so you must control the square. Should be able to play this. And that's basically the only trick that one should know. And now there is no more bishop h7 trick.
Wow.
And actually, I can make it slightly tougher. Like, hang on.
No, yeah, please.
Here. Yeah, this is for example. Like it feels like nothing has changed.
Yeah.
And all we need is whenever I play knight h4, you just need in this diagonal, right?
Yeah.
That's all matters. You could play bishop b4. We know bishop b2 is also a draw. But already bishop d4 feels so natural also, yeah? Like centralized.
Totally.
It's lost. Because now I play knight h4. To stop this, okay, the pawn could also be on g4, just to be on safe side. But the concept, yeah, I wanted this.
Yes.
So which means you need bishop on this diagonal.
Yes.
However, this is a bad square. It had to be these two. Check, check, bye-bye pawn. However, in this case, I think the pawn should have really been on g4, yeah, because here he was still escaping. But you get the point of it. Like this is the
I
one
understand.
thing. Yeah, it can be so subtle.
The world of fortresses. So,
Yeah.
take the journey, take the special Beal course, learn the secrets of a
fortresses,
fortress
yeah.
or not a fortress.
And see you soon.